Hello BookTube, I'm Vanessa and welcome to Challenge 2 of Spooktober. So this week's challenges are being hosted by myself, and the video challenge is to make a video at or about a spooky location. And you can really get creative with this and take that to mean whatever you want. If you want to go take a vlog at a spooky location, or if you just want to tell a story about a spooky location and overlay it with footage or pictures or something. And as far as the location, it could be anything. I know every town has these places that kind of just have a spooky vibe about them. I know a lot of towns have urban legends regarding like stories that have happened at this place and stuff like that, and I love hearing about stuff like that. I think it's so cool, and I think it's a good opportunity also for people to kind of get out of the house and do something fun. And maybe even if you choose to take it that route, it can be an opportunity for you to learn some cool history or some cool stories about your area. However, if you don't feel like doing that, this could also be interpreted as you just picking a place and like making up a spooky story to go along with it, you know? It's very open, and I really look forward to seeing what you guys come up with and how you take this challenge. The winner of this challenge will be getting a $10 gift card, and to enter, all you have to do is upload your video before the end of Monday and then link your video in the comments of this video. I'm also hosting an Instagram challenge, which is a fall colored book stack. So get all your fall colored books to make a book stack and then upload your picture to Instagram with the @tag Spooktober. And please use the @tag because if you use the hashtag, there's a possibility we might not see it. And also put the @tag on the picture itself, because if you just put it in the comments, there's also a chance that it's going to get lost and we might not see it. So @tag us in your picture before the end of Monday and you will also be entered to win a $10 gift card. If you have any questions or want anything clarified, leave me a comment down below and I will get back to you ASAP. And if you are curious or you want some inspiration or ideas for the spooky location video challenge, I have created an example video for you, which was so fun to make. I live in Nevada, and Nevada is a very creepy place. Stephen King wrote a whole book about us. So yeah, Nevada has a lot of kind of spooky urban legendy places. It is a very rural state. A lot of old ghost towns and old mining towns from back in like the gold rush and the silver rush, which was also a time period that came along with a lot of ghost creating events, I guess you might say. One of the towns in Nevada that has a lot of history and a lot of stories like this attached to it is a town called Virginia City. So without further ado, here is a video about all of the creepy history of Virginia City, Nevada. High in the mountains of northern Nevada is the old mining town of Virginia City. Virginia City was founded in the 1800s with the discovery of gold and silver in the mountains, and was home to many miners, even when almost the entire town burned down in the Great Fire of 1875. To this day, Virginia City maintains its charm and is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Nevada. However, much of its notoriety stems from its reputation as the most haunted town in Nevada. Virginia City has many ghost stories and many buildings which claim to be haunted. It's a popular center for paranormal investigators, and the show Ghost Adventures has even done an episode here. One of the most obvious places to visit in Virginia City is the cemetery. The cemetery has graves dating back to the mid-1800s, and many people claim to see a glowing light at the cemetery at nighttime. Some people say that it's a headstone, others say that it's the ghost of a little girl who wanders the graveyard. However, there are many more haunted buildings once you go up the hill a little bit and enter the main street of Virginia City. Here you'll find the Story County Courthouse, which is said to be haunted by the ghost of a man named Peter Larkin. Peter Larkin had been accused of murder, and although his mistress had testified to defend him, she later claimed that the ghost of her dead husband had come back to haunt her for it, and so she recanted her testimony, thereby sentencing Peter Larkin to death. Peter Larkin is said to have hung himself in the courthouse. Next to the courthouse is Piper's Opera House. This building burned down not only in the fire of 1875, but again in a second fire a few years later. Although it has been rebuilt, guests say that they still see ghosts here, including that of a woman who floats across the balcony. And on the other side of the Opera House is a building known as the E. Clampus Vitus Building. This building was home to a secret fraternity known as the Knights of Pythias. and many people say that the building is a vortex which emits a sinister energy. In town, there are several haunted hotels, such as the Silver Queen. People who stay at the Silver Queen often hear tapping on the walls or footsteps across the wood floor, which is interesting since the hotel is fully carpeted. The owner of the Silver Queen says that she has even had guests get up and leave in the middle of the night because they were so frightened. One of the ghosts said to haunt the Silver Queen is the ghost of a prostitute named Rosie who killed herself in a bathtub in one of the rooms. Another haunted hotel is the Old Washoe Club, and this is actually the building that the Ghost Adventurers investigated. In one day, 12 people were killed at the Old Washoe Club when a nitroglycerin explosion blew out the back of the building. However, the most frightening part of the Old Washoe Club would have to be the crypt. During the wintertime, when the ground was too frozen to dig graves, residents were said to have stored their dead bodies in a room at the Old Washoe Club, known as the Crypt. Another haunted building is Mackey Mansion. The mansion is haunted by the ghost of a miner who died here in the fire of 1875, and many visitors say that they see shadowy figures on the gazebo, which is built over the top of an old mine shaft. And there's also a little girl dressed in white, known only as Elizabeth. Even Johnny Depp claims that he saw Elizabeth when he visited Virginia City. Virginia City is home to many other haunted places and many other ghost stories. So, if you're ever in the mood to see a ghost, you know where to come visit.